I used to be a supervisor at a major theme park in the VIP department, so seeing celebrities was a pretty normal thing. One day, Paul McCartney came to the park and I went out to meet him along with my tour guides. He was very pleasant and shook my hand, and then we escorted him into the park. Once inside, the guides took him to the rides, and I stayed in the office to do paperwork. About 4 hours later, the group came back to the lobby to leave. Paul said goodbye to the guides who were with him and handed them gratuity. Then he saw me and handed me a $50 bill, saying,
"Here, have a drink on me, mate."
I saw him for a total of 10 minutes the whole day. I actually still have the $50 bill. I don't think I'll ever spend it. I had the pleasure of meeting Jennifer Hudson. Well, I was actually hired to do a home inspection for her. Even though I just started learning how to play the ukulele, I asked her if she wouldn't mind singing if I played her a song, and I was floored when she agreed to it. She was so sweet and humble, and was gracious enough to do a duet with me. It still gives me goosebumps thinking about how extremely talented she was. I was completely gobsmacked at how amazing her voice really was, which paled in comparison to how incredibly nice she was. I met Meghan Markle during her royals trip through New Zealand. When she and I locked eyes, she bypassed everyone else to speak to me. She asked me who I was, and she let me ramble on about how much of an inspiration she is to me as a feminist and biracial actor. She told me to keep going after my acting dreams, and said,
"Don't give it 5 days, give it 5 years."
We said goodbye, and when I started crying from feeling overwhelmed, she walked back and held my hand and told me not to cry. It was the best damn day of my life. I met Angelina Jolie when she was filming Girl, Interrupted. They were filming across the street from the daycare I went to. One day, she came over during a break and brought us tons of new toys, games, clothes, and snacks. I will never forget how genuinely kind and warm and lovely she was to all of us. I was a little bit older than most of the other kids. I was 12, and Angelina took the time to talk to me. She asked what I was interested in, and I said I loved reading classic experimental fiction. She came back the next day before she left town to give me a copy of The Sheltering Sky. She wasn't super famous at the time, and she was just the sweetest and funniest person. I still have the book. The last words for my colleague, she likes to say it.
Thank you, colleague. Well, I want to thanks everyone. Put your thumbs up, I'll know you interested by it, and subscribe to this channel for watching fresh news and stories, and don't forget to make good deeds on your life. Bye. And now, I'm happy.